Hey, it's Muffin. Welcome back. Doing a subscriber request of premium Axis tanks versus premium Allied tanks. I'd done counterparts against each other, like event tanks versus their counterparts, premium tanks versus their counterparts. And every once in a while, we do these fun scenarios or events. And this one, just putting the premium tanks of the Axis side against the premium Allied tanks to see which one best out of three would come out on top and be the winner. Now, in those scenarios that we've done against their tech tree counterparts, typically it's the premium tanks that have been the ones to come out on top. Now, honestly, in my opinion, there are a lot of really good tech tree tanks. As a matter of fact, there are some tech tree tanks that are better than the premium tank version, and some that are a lot of premium tanks that I would say are very well balanced. But of course, there are some that are overpowered and need to be adjusted. And same way has gone with tech tree tanks in the past when being released, being a little bit more overpowered. So it's interesting how the premium tanks are typically the ones that have come out on top being the winners. Now this one is premium tanks versus premium tanks, and the subscribers joining and helping with this vid, which thank you so much to all those that helped. Always have so much fun doing these, is they could choose whichever tanks they wanted as long as we had equal tiers on each side to make sure that it was fair. So going into round one here, things looking pretty good for the Allied tanks. The Action X, great DPM, can be very, very lethal. And really had some good fights here. Really doing what they're supposed to be doing, just getting in the action. Heavy tanks really playing up on the front lines, putting some of these lighter or medium tanks in a very bad position. Now that Panther M10, I'm pretty sure that thing has been buffed. I actually was just playing it last night just to get the 20 free victories, or the 20 victories to get the gargoyle tank. Which, by the way, does, after looking at its stats, for those that remember things before update 5.0 when they removed tanks from the tech tree, there was, I believe, a Panzer IV that had like a stock howitzer cannon and was a lot of fun. I loved playing that tank. Really derpy, always use the HE round. And the gargoyle, I think, reminds me of that. I don't remember what the damage stats were on the tech tree one. For those old timers that have been playing the game a long time, like myself, you'll have to let me know if the cannon stats or the damage was about the same as that one from back in the day. So this Jagdtiger being put kind of in a bad spot. Action X has a great turret, good gun depression, accurate. The Jagdtiger having really good DPM. And same with the Jagdtiger as well. Great shot there. Allied tanks closing in. IS-6 coming up from behind to flank him, which is very, very smart. Now allowing the Action X to be able to get the shots right off from the rear, making it look like the Allied premium tanks have taken the first victory. Want to give a shout out to Garion once again. Huge help in helping put together these videos, so thank you so much. Going in here to round 2 Copperfield. I totally have the game itself, just randomly choose maps. Now this map used to be a map for higher tier tanks, but they don't do that anymore, obviously. But yeah, this used to be a map where tier 10s would fight in normal battles. I think it only goes maybe up to like tier 4 or something like that now. So great shot from that shark using that gun depression. Is that what that is? Yes. Got the Fury here in action. It was funny at the beginning of the match, you might have seen it in the comments, the Tiger131 messaging the Fury player to recreate the Fury scene. This low put in a pretty bad position. Yeah, these IS heavy tanks, like IS3 type tier 8 tanks, bear hugging another taller heavy tank can really put it in a bad position. So far, things for the Axis are looking pretty good. They do have more tanks than the Allied tanks so far. The German Bulldog doing pretty good here. Playing very smart, using the distance, using the buildings and hills and such for cover, using its maneuverability to get to some of those really good positions. Great shot there. Score tied. Uh-oh. Allied tanks falling behind. The HE pen of the German Bulldog is just excellent. And this is going to be a rough round here for the Axis. Able to finish off the T-34, but still a lot of hit points to burn through. The Shark has good gun depression. Uh-oh, unfortunate miss there. Light tank facing a heavy tank is going to be rough, and that is it. The Allied tanks win the second round. So we're going to see if this is going to be a total annihilation here going into round 3. Will the Axis tanks be able to make a comeback? We'll find out. So it looks like we got the Allied tanks pushing over here. More of the building side. Axis looks like they're going flank. Up in that hilly area. Ooh. Hats off to those that decided or chose to play lower tiers. Not to reminisce too much about back in the day, but there used to be +2, -2 matchmaking. Now this is kind of taken to the extreme because we've got tier 5s in the same battle as tier 8. Things looking pretty good for the Axis. Looks like they might be making a comeback here. Now, it's kind of funny because another event that we've done in the past was not just like nation versus nation or premium versus premium or event tanks versus their counterparts, but we've also done like monster tanks versus different nations. Monster tanks typically always winning when we've done those too. And wow, what a comeback. Not a single Axis tank had fallen that time. So hope you guys enjoyed the vid. This is the Muffin here. You guys stay cool and keep tanking.